What's up, friends? I'm Boy, and today we're doing more Wildermyth. It's been a minute. I don't remember what's happening. Story of my life. We need to eventually get up there. I feel like we were in the middle of people like traveling or something. I don't remember. I don't remember where everyone is. Where even is everyone? We've got two there. Two guys up here. You guys doing anything? Can we need to... Let's assault. Let's do that. I feel like that's probably where we were. I don't truthfully remember exactly what's going on. I remember we had a couple new... We've got a lot of new... Like, we're getting more and more people. So let's just have them attack and do stuff here. Might get some more wood for the fire. You're going to be up longer. John's already turning in. Really? I hadn't heard the snores yet. Give it time. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, want company? But feel obliged. The fire and I have plenty to discuss. Okay, bye. Rattle clunk. Uh-oh. More wood. Oh, thanks. Okay, bye. Fire. The fire wriggles through the fresh wood, happy as a mud dog. That's an interesting way to describe fire. I've not heard that before. Natalie's eyes grow tired. She begins to see things. Horrible things. Horrible, disturbing things. Ooh. Stillcrown altar. Or a Thrixel thought. I don't remember either of these. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. No. You can't do that because it's predictable. Doing eeny, meeny, miny, mo. It really is best to like flip a coin or something. We'll just do that one. Why not? Memories or forebodings. It's impossible to tell. Words and worlds flip past and crinkle like pages. Too fast to see. Annoying. But somehow familiar. Natalie watches the fire, trying to capture its shape in her mind, but she can't. It's an infuriating pastime that she's toyed with for years. Like the patterns in those webs. If an everyday... Oh, sorry. No, she didn't suddenly become Patrick O'Burton. If an everyday campfire can pull off a trick like that, maybe Thrixel aren't as extraordinary as they want you to think. Natalie suddenly realizes she has no idea how much time has passed. Thrixel on the brain tonight. And rightly so, it turns out. Scuttling sounds blow in over the grass. Tyrion, John! Leery eyes strain to see beyond the dying light. Oh, stuff's happening. The dweaver has extra armor. Look at that dweaver. Sounds like an insult. Like, what a dweaver! Constructing mission. Just a moment. I'll set up a board for you. Great. Oh boy, there's lots of them. It's okay. We're all feeling pretty inspired about this whole situation, though. Okay, so we've got a couple over there. Okay, looks like we're gonna be like ambushed from all sides, though. So I don't know that I want to. What do we have? What's our composition? We have one melee and 3 ranged. I'm gonna keep the melee there. I'm gonna keep everyone in place, honestly. Can we interfuse? Alright, John, I want you to interfuse with that. Can we do the bone lance? If we do that... Is that hitting both of them, or... Is there not a way for me to hit both of them? Apparently not. That's... Oh, I see. It's because of that. We're really just choosing one, and they're both undercover somewhat. 87, 87. Okay. 2 damage, and he dodged it. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah, just shoot him. Okay, got him. Got him. And then you are going to absolutely interfuse with the tent. And then what can we do? We can constrict him. Why not? There we go. Oh boy. Alright, well. And then you just go ahead and guard. Oh, I probably should have like moved. I want to bring you. Do we not have... Okay, I want you to come over Really wish that tent weren't right there. If I bring you right here, and then if I bring you right over here, then we can kind of set things up pretty well here. Ambush. I'm gonna have you set up your ambush like over there. You, I want you to wait, who are we on? Okay, yeah, you're gonna withdraw, and then I want you to interfuse. Let's see, you're right there. I want you to interfuse right here with that tree and be prepared. Be prepared. And you're just gonna wait. You're going to yeah, we're gonna have you play the Guardian. I want you to withdraw from that, and then I want you to interfuse with that altar there. And then you're just going to wait. Because there's definitely going to be more coming, right? Yeah, there it is. That's what I thought. That's what I gosh darn flim-flamming thought. Can we discuss this? Ha, 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 ha. No, can we interfuse then? I don't know what that's going to give us the opportunity to do, but... So I can't do anything with that, huh? But okay. Never mind, I don't want you to do that. What's the flare? Why can't we do that? By radiant supply. Okay, well, next time then. You just wait. You shoot that guy. Hey, you there, shoot that guy. Shoot him. He deserves it. It's fine. Ambush. Set up an ambush in case another one comes. We'll never know. Yeah, just set your ambush up right there just in case. You Splinter Blast. No one. Okay then. I guess just wait. Like there's nothing that we can do. Play the Guardian. Okay, there we go. There we go. Ah, you've been ambushed. Fool. What, did you run away? And what's Buddy doing there? All right. Yeah, we still can't really do anything. Can we? I mean, we could withdraw. Maybe I'll withdraw from that, and then can we interfuse with anything further out? No, of course not. That would be too convenient. Okay, never mind. Just done. Can you shoot this guy? Nope. All right. We'll set up an ambush so that way when he inevitably comes closer, and then you just wait, and then you just play the Guardian. I'm not gonna get coaxed into chasing that guy down. There we go. That's what I'm talking about right there. And then you just shoot him. There we go. See, it's fine. Is that the end of it? There's presumably more somewhere around here. I'm gonna set up an ambush over here. I suspect. I want you to withdraw, and then I want you to do interfusion. You can interfuse with that. You can't interfuse with anything over there from where you are. Just interfuse with the log. Why not? And you'd be done. And actually, let's have you come over. We'll start adjusting everyone. We'll have you maybe get over here and play the Guardian. And we'll have everyone kind of start clamoring towards you. Because, like, that's got to be it, right? Like, there's got to be... Okay, well... This is just getting to be just downright frustrating. Like, where even are all of these guys? Can you interfuse with that? Yeah, let's have you interfuse with the tree. As one does. Okay, you're done. You come over here. You go over there. And then set up your ambush. Yeah, set up your ambush right there. It seems pretty... I think it's gonna cover everything. You go over there. I want you to withdraw from wherever you are and interfuse with Loom. Why not? Can you? Yeah, we can't interfuse with anything else. And then you just head over here. See if we can like visually get eyes on anything. You know what? Forget it. Go get eyes on everything down there. There's nothing else down there. Cool. You just wait. You set up an ambush. It's either up there or over here. There's more stuff. So you set up the ambush over there. How about? You can wait. Like, until we have, like, any sort of clarity about what the heck is going on here. There it is. Okay. Oh, that thing's gonna interfuse. Oh, snap. That's new. All right. Who are you? John, buddy old pal. You come over here. I want you to withdraw from that one for sure. And then interfuse with... I'll have you interfuse with that. And then you are... Okay, if we have you go... Maybe I'll have you go right here, because then that gives Alex better chance to get somewhere closer. 7 damage. Alex, you go over here. You interfuse. You can still interfuse with a tree. And then... Splinter Blast. Can we not... This Splinter Blast from those trees is honestly kind of useless. Never mind. And the Bone Lance won't do anything. Yeah, okay, never mind. Withdraw from that, and we'll just try to get ourselves something closer next time. Yeah, you just get over here and then play the Guardian. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, so we're over here, huh? Let's just... Can you just shoot him? Can we just be done with this? There we go, there's our victory. That's all we needed right there. Oh, John's leveling up. Oh wow, these guys all have empty slots, huh? Maybe I'll give it to John, give him more health. He's struggling the most. Blame it, buddy. John has +2 armor, +1 warding, passive, and elementalist. Advanced infusions. Fire, passive, does not burn out while infused. That's neat. Splinter salvo. Liquid infernal rain. That's pretty cool. Get a couple upgrades and stuff. Indignance, passive. John's presence is charged against his foes, dealing 2 true damage to hostile creatures who enter adjacency with him for any reason. That's kind of cool. That's a good backup thing. Great Humanist, Stunning Barrage, Shekels ×2 damage, Sharknado, but a close cousin to Sharknado. I kind of want to do that Indignance. Give him a little bit of protection in a lot of ways. I kind of want to do that one. The last of the orange light sinks into its embers. Natalie remembers her earlier reveries and tucks them away. The next day, they scour Still Count Altar. Scraped up, but empty. Maybe they all smelled us last night and came running. I was feeling a little overripe myself. Gross. Anyway, a lot of work to be done. Great. Cannot cancel. Needs to improve their strategies after every fight. Okay. Done. Okay, so they're over there. What are you guys are working on stuff. Are you guys like doing anything or? It's flooded, huh? Tile is flooded. Tile is flooded. We could come over here. There's something to do over there. We could just have them start, I don't know, working their way over here and seeing what happens while they kind of slowly work their way. We can kind of have them start doing this. If we have them kind of pit stop over there, then they can come over here. A tile will flood in 70 days. 170 days. Alright, let's have you guys scout that. Yeah, all of you guys, let's go. I really should kind of have it be a 3-3 situation, but we'll deal with that. Oh, wait, we're going to have this. Jamius has grown stronger. Attaboy. He's a Greenhorn. Wolf Call. Passive. After a successful kill, he gains +2 for this following turn. Broadswipes. Well, 3 damage to all foes within range. Oh, that's sick. That one might be good. Jamius gets a kill. The next attack against him, then 1 turn will miss. I like this one. I like Broadswipes. That has the potential to be pretty flim-flam and powerful right there. Let's have you carve a pass over to there. Let's have you guys do that. I won't mind leading this little effort. No helmets though. I need to see everyone's hair. That's... Cut has to take time to cut. Well, you're not even with them though, right? Like, it feels... Yeah, like you guys are... you're not even with them. I don't know, I guess let's get started though. Like, I don't know. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's not obligated for him to be there. So I guess if that's the case, then we'll just let them do what they're doing then. Span dark. It's more like span dork, am I right? Ha! Yeah, got him. Okay, Hammer Forest. Hammer Forest. Okay, yeah, explore it. Or combat it. The rain hasn't let up much through the spring. The earth is soggy and stinking like a corpse. Hills have sunk and dead mice float in flooded fields. People are moving towards the mountains. Going by Anand's map, we're nearly there. You good? Now is when we find out whether we've been too trusting. But it's said that to cut a noose is to gain a dangerous friend. The Gorgons are swarming these days, choking us, drowning us. This whole world is near its limit. Any chance may be the only chance. I don't know what voice to do for that. I don't really know what the intention is for that. I don't know if it's one of our guys doing scraw, flurble durble. That's what it is, right? Flurble durble. the famous fighting word, flurble durble. Like when someone leads in with a flurble durble, you know you've got a fight on hand. Can you interfuse with something? Yeah. Is this gonna be able to do anything helpful for us? Splinter Blast? Nope. Oh boy, that's fun. That's fun. Okay, then what if you interfuse... I don't know, the interfusions are so annoying, like... Okay, you just come over here. Alright, yeah, perfect. You get right there, you play the Guardian. John, you just come over here. Can you interfuse with anything else? Yeah, you can. Interfuse with that. I don't think we're going to be allowed to attack this turn, but he's got a couple things so he can start doing stuff with those guys when they're over there. You come over here, I think. And then you just... I feel like that guy's going to come over and she's going to handle him just fine. Do we not have an angle? We don't have an angle. Never mind. Go ahead and shoot him. You damaged him. Oh, I was really... wanted to have you come over here. I don't know that I want to use both movements though, so we're gonna have you come over here. No, that's not ideal. Interfuse the rocks maybe, and then discuss this. Oh, it's been damaged. All right. Where's it? Oh, revealed. So many guys. Noxious tongue. Oh no! Oh boy. Things is getting a little worse than I thought they would be. I want you, so yeah, let's wild could withdraw. Here, I'm gonna do, I feel like that ends our turn. I feel like we can withdraw from this sort of like a free action if I'm remembering my stuff right. Yeah, there we go. And then I want you to wild grasp. Can't. Yeah, let's wild grasp that guy. Get ourselves some breathing room here. You can go over here to keep up. Let's just shoot this guy. It's always good. It's always good in these types of things. Whenever we can, it's always good to. I have found it's always good to try and diversify or danger action move. Alex Monday one. Right, one more heroes will likely take damage if you do this anyway. Okay, never mind. Yeah, so then you go over here. Oh, I see, because there's that stuff right there. That's fine. We can find a way to make do with that. You're already interfused with that. I want you to also interfuse with this. So we have a few options. But I want you. Oh, I see. You're interfused with that. Withdraw. No, I don't want to do that. I want to. Yeah, I want to do this. Oh yeah, let's do that. Oh, okay. I was hoping that was going to do a bit more than that, but that's fine. I want you to actually come over here. Be out of that warding area. And then I want you to continue to play the Guardian. There we go. Just exactly for that reason. There we go. That worked out pretty well. Oh, stop noxiously tonguing me. Okay, I did not consent to being tongued by a giant toad monster, okay? So I find this, oh boy, we're in it deep right now, man. I'll tell you what. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, Wild Grasp this guy. He's gonna be annoying about stuff. So he's there. That's great. You are able to shoot this guy. Yeah. What I started to say, it always pays dividends to have everyone focus their attacks on one enemy at a time. Can we... Yeah, I want to withdraw. And then I want to interfuse. Let's interfuse with the hollow tree there. And then let's... Splinter Blast. Can we... Yeah, we can get a couple. We can get both of them damaged here. So let's do that. But yeah, it's always good to focus your attacks on one creature at a time if you can. Oh man, there's really not a good place for us to be standing. I mean, 1% one warding shard. Honestly, I understand the risks. I know that that's there. But we're good, and I want you to be there near everyone to kind of create our little bonding thing. There we go. Look at that. Oh boy. Okay, so that ended up being a pretty sick thing to do. All right, yeah. So we're kind of taking some hits right now, but we're still doing great. But yeah, like if you focus everyone's attacks on one enemy at a time, then you know you can take out that enemy, and that's just fewer attacks that your opponents get to do. Okay, I want you to interfuse. Oh yeah, let's do with that branch because that's so close. Because then we can Splinter Blast. Oh, see, now that's what I'm talking about right there. Look at the power of that Splinter Blast. That's what we're talking about right there. We're going to take out a couple of them. But yeah, like if you can take out more enemies, that's better because that's that many fewer attacks than you'll be taking. I don't know that this is going to end up being purposeful for us. Do you not have... You don't have... So set up an ambush in case we don't kill this thing. That way if it tries to get close to us, we're good to go. Oh, we could do compulsion. Wait, hold on. Compulsion. Where is it to move? Where she pleases. Yeah, that's what we want. I want you to compel him into the ambush. Yeah, that's what we're talking about right there, baby. Look at that. Look at that teamwork right there. We didn't actually even hardly end up taking any damage. Natalie got hit a little bit, but largely everyone made it pretty unscathed. Oh, we found Night Mail. Born from the Forges. I don't know if I want... yeah, that might be a good one to do, because that's a tier 1. That wouldn't be a great move, but if we replaced it... Oh, actually, if we gave it... Oh, wait, hold on. Much better armor, but really reduced chances for everything else, whereas if we do it to her, she breaks even and does better with everything, so that might be the move. Let's replace that. Let's give her that. That seems to be working out pretty well. Hawkscourt staff. Oh, I love that we can give this to anyone, even if they're not with us. Empty slots for all these guys. If we give him that improves his armor, so that might be a good move there. Yeah, there we go. All right. Oh, we can become a bard. Dylan reduces the cost of recruit jobs by 1. Chance +5% chance to all heroes in the party. That's pretty sweet. It's not bad. Archery. For ranged attack against her or any adjacent allies. Dylan counterattacks with a ranged attack of her own. That's not bad either, especially because I try to keep people kind of bonded together in a lot of ways. So that might be a good one. Flash cone that blinds enemies and deals 5 magic damage if thrown at an ally. They will be hidden. Not bad. I don't know. I kind of want that one. I really like that. Like I'm kind of taking a principle of stacking like passive and extra effects rather than like getting one thing that's super powerful. Because it's like if we always have a few extra things that are going, we'll be able to get a lot of those extra attacks that kind of fit the principle I've been talking about, where it's like you wanna maximize the amount of stuff you can do to an enemy at any given time, so that way you can take out numbers faster. Because it's one of the biggest deciders in these types of things. Like if you can be the most powerful person, right? Like you can be 5 times as powerful as your enemies. If you have like 1 attack for every 5 of theirs, at best you'll break even, but you'll probably end up doing a lot worse because they have so many more opportunities to limit your movement, restrict your, limit your ability to see and hit things. And it's much smarter to try and just take out enemies faster. So if you have a variety of ways to sort of do that, there's always something in your arsenal to do that, is sort of the principle that I find. A lot of it depends on the balancing of the game, but it's fine. Oh, I didn't actually read that. Arnon emerges rather suddenly from a damp shadow, standing before a root-framed tunnel. So you made it! You doubted we would. The old deepest leads them into the dark. The earth walls are slimy and black. Streams of water slosh on either side of the hastily heaped gravel path. Clods plop from the ceiling. Support beams have clearly been rushed into place. Don't take any upward tunnel. They've been falling in. Deeper in, earth walls give way to granite. Orin rots. The following water flows carven channels away from the main tunnel to some dark end. When will you abandon this place? Oh no, we can't. Do you want breakfast? It's mid-afternoon. But we're not chained to the sun cycle. We have breakfast whenever. We're truly free. We're the freest individuals. You think you're free? Have you ever heard of Brenner? If you haven't, then you're not living a free life. Arnon shows the way inside a marked passage. A weird smell beckons them through. Usually if I have a weird smell, I don't get beckoned. That usually repels me personally. To the other side. Break on through to the other side. Here they are, dear. The Badger and the Mystic, and more to follow. You did offer them Grum. Sure I did. No one wants lukewarm, chewy old Grum. I keep saying. What's that smell? Breakfast? Them feet is my guess. Mulch tea. That's called puer, okay? And it's a refined palate that enjoys that kind of tea. So I'll thank you to not insult my buried in the ground dirt tea. I'm kidding. Puer is actually really good tea, but it does tend to have a very earthy flavor to it. Oh, hi, adventurers. This is some drunk I know. Yes, I'm Melda. I'm drunk right now. It's said I was born in the basin of a dried whiskey bottle. I mean caldera. To spirits of the salt and rockin' margaritas. I'm drunk. I'm very drunk. Does get said a lot, but not actually true. Technically, it's false. I was born like any other creature was born. You can't be born from a whiskey bottle, but it sure would be nice. So I'm married to each other? We're mostly married. In times of strife, it's nice. What does that even mean? Stop pretending we're at a picnic. The mythist shows her dazzling impatience. You came because you must defeat the Gorgons, is that right? Told you knew how. I know what the Gorgons did. Their leader I learned of him was Strix. Arnon tucks into a bowl of beige mush. Looks like shroomy gruel with some kind of green gold dressing. Aldrich. I know that name well enough. Squelch munch. Yes, Ulstrix raised a great number of his brethren. And they went to the shadow of the valley of death. They looked at their lives and realized there was nothing left. They went to the valley of God Beast Moatona. And of that great God Beast, they made a pewter. They made pewter, not a pewter. That's pewter. It's not a thing. Velda gazes on all attending from beneath the massive horns adorning her face. Scowl twists her already crooked features. Arnon finishes his meal, pulls at his beard, and wipes it on his cowl. Gulp. Who? Moatana. Moatana is an ancient one, a keeper of balance.
The unassailable balance of Moatana keeps all opposing forces in this world in harmony. And apparently she's not doing a job anymore, so now we have to do it for her because she's a lazy bum. And because Moatana's dead, it throws off the weather. Oh, now I feel awkward. It's not even she was lazy, she just died. And the seas and the peaks. All were turned into a big blue gorgon soup.
Us the carrots and beans.
And you the onions. So that's why the Ulstrix needed his army, to slay a god. Well, that was the point of that spear we bled over. Wasn't that supposed to be the symbol that he needed, to unite whatever gorgons behind his crusade? What madness is this? Moatana cannot die. She's petrified. The reason I called you here is that I've been hoarding a certain restorative spirit, distilled from the roots of extinct bullflax flower. I call it root beer. Womp womp. Womp womp womp. Oh, it's brilliant. Medicine. It has cocaine in it. Oh wait, no, that's Coca-Cola. My root beer should be able to restore the great Moatona if you can get it to her. I feel like that undercuts the, like, drama of the whole setting they're trying to establish here.
My brewing goddess Velda.
We'll call it A&W for always winning. I'll assume that's true. Why us? Don't you have your own lackeys? Deep down, some of it is. We're afraid, so our people are made frail.
Water's the worst doom.
The Gorgon leader is strong and fearless. So too are his hordes.
We are too slow. Old. I'm scared to die.
This is taking forever. I was not prepared for this to be like a 10-minute exposition. Gorgons aren't going to let us do this thing, are they? And do we know where to go? And are we sure reviving this god beast will fix everything? The badger grows quite asky, but I'll answer all your questions.
Over breakfast. I'm still hungry.
It's salty warm.
Velda is true to her word, and as Arnon serves up bowls of grum, she draws a serviceable map upon the wall in pale chalk. The food is surprisingly good. Lastly, Velda hands over her healing ale, a single sealed earthenware bottle. Soon they're on their way again. They carry the hope of all the land and its creatures in one fragile bottle.
Great, we did it. Okay, now it's time for me to say thank you so much for joining me. I love and appreciate every single one of you. I guess root beer's medicine now, so drink up. Drink up, me laddies and lasses. That's all I got for you. That's it. That's the one. That's the big one. That's all she wrote. Okay, love you. Bye.